Hi everyone, this is Jem from the Wine and Spirits Association of all Japan, and I'm back with another tasting video. Today's theme is whiskey. I will introduce you to two Japanese blended whiskies from Hombo Shuzo. First is more on the accessible side, Mars Iwai Tradition, and the other one is more of a premium blend, Mars Maltage Cosmo. First, a bit of a backstory about these whiskies. Both come from the Mars Shinshu Distillery, which is one of the two distilleries of Hombo Shuzo. The Shinshu Distillery is located in Nagano Prefecture, and Nagano is famous for its snowy mountains, very pretty landscapes, but most importantly, pristine spring water that is also used in these whiskies. Opened in 1985, Shinshu Distillery stands 800 meters above the sea level. It has a climate that has a lot of fog, snow and rain. Hombo Shuzo's aim with this distillery was to produce Japanese whiskey in an environment that truly represented Japanese nature and climate. Let's see how well they did. So we first have Mars Iwai Tradition. In Japan, this bottle is very fairly priced, around 2,700 yen, which is now a bit less than $25. Although if you're abroad, of course, the prices can go up really quickly. This is a malt-heavy blend with a mash bill of 75% malted barley and 25% corn. It has no age statement and it contains whiskies aged in a variety of barrels that include ex-bourbon, sherry and wine. It is then bottled at a gentle 40% ABV. Now the color is copper-like and quite attractive, although there must be caramel in there, I assume, since this is a young whiskey. On the nose, it is very malty and oaky with a hint of smoke. I think there is some peat in there, but a kind of damp wood sense is what I predominantly have here. One might also think of tobacco, but I don't have any strong fruit notes on the nose. Now for the palate. On the palate, it is also lightly peaty, but very woody. So that damp wood note, it really asserts itself in the palate. But towards the finish, it gets a bit sweeter. So that wood note is kind of accompanied with sweet cinnamon and just a hint of raisins or something similar. So that might be the sherry cask influence acting there. So overall, I think Iwai is a quite characteristic whiskey, which is very rare to see in this price range. I think blended whiskies at this price tend to have very accessible flavors, easy to drink, citrus, a lot of fruits, but Iwai certainly brings an original character to the table. Not everyone will like the heavy wood forward and smoky taste profile, but I think at this price range it is certainly worth a try. So moving on to Mars Maltage Cosmo. As I've said, Cosmo is a more of a premium blend, priced higher than Iwai at 4,000 yen or close to $35. As the maltage in the name suggests, it consists solely of malt whiskies, some of which come from the Shinshu Distillery and some others from Scotland, from undisclosed distilleries. It also has no age statement and is bottled at 43% ABV. The color is about the same as Iwai. So let's check the nose. Definitely sweeter and softer than Iwai, but also carries a similar character of damp food along with smokiness. But that smokiness is a bit more defined in this one. It feels more like iodine. And the special thing here is that smokiness is kind of encapsulated in this sweet, fruity feeling. There's definitely some hints of vanilla and honey, some oaky character, along with fruitiness. I cannot say I can distinguish a certain fruit, but we can perhaps say tropical character in this one. Now for the palate. It definitely has a more creamy mouthfeel. Sweeter for sure. Strong hints of vanilla and caramel accompany the main wood and smoky notes, which we also found in Iwai. But here we definitely have a more layered, more balanced blend. Towards the finish, it gets a bit warm, spicy, and that main character of wood and smoke dissipates. It's definitely a more complex drink, but I have to say it loses a bit of its originality because that wood character is now in the back pedal compared to Iwai, and more traditional tastes come forward. So there we go, the two Mars blended whiskies by Hombo Shuzo. Do let us know in the comments below if you have tried one of these whiskies before. Also, please mention if you have any other Japanese drinks that you would like us to review next. See you very soon in our next video, and until then,